book your tickets, go to tcm.com/tours.
Yes, there are thousands in our family. Their work is an integral part of what will be the best picture of the year and of every picture of every year. The award that is about to be given them is a tribute to each and every one of them. The best motion picture is...
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. The same year that Tony Curtis and Sidney Poitier were both up for the Best Actor Academy Award for the film we just showed, 1958's The Defiant Ones, a beautiful, fiery redhead was up against some formidable competition for that year's Best Actress Award. Her name's Susan Hayward, and that competition included Rosalind Russell and Eddie Mame, Elizabeth Taylor in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Deborah Carr in Separate Tables, and Shirley MacLaine in Some Came Running. But the fiery redhead won, and we have her winning performance up next. Our film is I Want to Live. It's based on a true story of a woman in California named Barbara Graham, who was executed on June 3rd, 1955 for murder. But there's always been some doubt as to whether or not she was guilty, or if she was maybe convicted because of her past as a rather loose, tough party girl. Well, producer Walter Wanger took that story and turned it into the movie we're about to show, and it is a true grabber. When Wanger offered Susan Hayward the role, she said yes without even reading the script. But that's because it had been Wanger who gave Susan Hayward her first real break in the movies, back at a time that he was an independent producer, a major one in Hollywood, and she was basically a starlet, continually being cast in roles of little consequence. It was his interest in her which made her a star. But by 1958, Wanger's career was at a low ebb. He'd recently spent time in prison for shooting and wounding a Hollywood executive, what became one of the big scandals of the decade. And because of his fall from grace, he was having great trouble getting his career rolling again. But by now, Susan Hayward was a very big, powerful star, and she jumped in to do this film for him, knowing her involvement would help him get the financing he needed. It was because of her clout at the time that Wanger was back big time. Well, the unexpected reward for Susan Hayward, the Oscar that she'd wanted for so long and worked for so many years to get. From 1958, directed by Robert Wise, I Want to Live.